Okay, so I'm back. So now I'm just filling up 2/3 of the bottle. So this bottle will basically mimic what we have in our washing machine. Okay. So this is what we have for our washing machine. And next is actually to create the stain on these two pieces of clothes. Okay, so now I use back the same thing, the lipstick. It's also something that very hard to get rid of. So I'll just put it one piece, just a little, and another piece, also just a little. Okay, so normally if let's say we have two clothing with this stubborn stain, and if we are using an X brand, normally we will just throw it in and also wash as usual. Same goes to home care. But I would like to introduce one product to you guys, which is this pre-wash. So just now I have mentioned in my slide, this pre-wash is basically to tackle all the stubborn stain. So if let's say you have a sweat which actually stain your clothes for a long time already, if let's say you didn't wash the clothes on a daily basis, sometimes we accumulate 1 to 2 days and then the stain is already there and very hard to take off. You can actually spray it with this pre-wash. Okay, it can remove the stain more easily. So now I'll show you on the, you can shake it first before you use. So now I actually apply this pre-wash on one of the clothes. So just spray it on the stain. At the same time, spray the back of it also. Okay. So just leave it for a while. Just leave it for the 45 seconds to 1 minute will do. So this is basically to let the product works better. And at the same time, now I would like to let you guys know what are the products that we normally use. Okay, so this is also one X brand. And here I'm using the liquid detergent. Okay, so that is more comparable because both is also liquid. So we can actually see the effect of it. Okay, later in removing the this stain, right? So how we use for X brand, normally we also just pour on the cap and throw in our laundry machine, right? Same goes to this one. We just need a pump, and the instruction for how many pumps is also stated in the product. But for powder, as I mentioned just now, is based on the one scope for 2 kilo. Okay. So now it's almost just 45 seconds already. We just throw this into the water. Okay, assuming this is our washing machine. And what we'll do next is actually to prove, is it really every X brand that the texture is very thick? Is it means that it's very concentrated? So I'll just pour in a little. Okay, you can see just now I pour about 1 to 2 drips. I can add even more, 3 drips. Okay. Right. So here I'll also do the same thing, also just 1 to 2 drips. Okay. Okay. So now I'll actually close this both of the washing machine. So this washing machine is quite manual. So later I will actually shake it for about 2.5 minutes. So start from now. So this is actually to imagine this is our washing machine is actually turning to wash the clothes. Of course, our washing machine will not wash so fast. Okay, normally it will take longer time, like maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the mode that you use. But because I'm not going to ask you guys wait for so long, so we'll just do a simple demo here, just to see which one will actually take off the stain more effectively. So you can see here, my hand motion is almost same for both, to be fair. Okay, so probably because of the short time, right, just 2.5 minutes, probably both clothes will still show the stain. So let us see which one can actually already remove most of the stain. Okay. So other than the I'm using lipstick, but of course you might say that lipstick is not the common stain that we will get. Okay, so other stain that we normally get on clothes that we very hate and very hard to take off is the curry stain, especially there's a turmeric inside. Okay, and also some oily chili oil. So I'm not sure whether you've been spilled with chili oil before. So if let's say, for example, all these are very greasy, creamy stain on our clothes, you can actually make use of the pre-wash to spray on it first and then wash as usual. Okay. But other than that, also, if let's say you have kids, they go for the outdoor, they go to the playground, sometimes they fell down and there's mud or the stain on the floor. Normally that is also quite stubborn. So usually we'll wash immediately, try to remove as much as possible. But sometimes if let's say it has been left for a few days, it will be there already, the stain. Okay, so how to solve and to make it more effective? So we are almost 2.5 minutes already. Just a few more spin, last spin for both of these washing machine. And actually you don't have to worry that I do swapping or what, because I've labeled the cap as well, which one is which one. So we'll just take out the X brand first. Okay. Okay. So let me remove the bubble so that you can see the stain. Okay, I just wipe away the bubble so that it's clearer. Okay, you can see there's still some stain on the clothing. And now I'll open up the second one, which is SA8. Okay, so slippery. Okay, so another thing you can also observe the difference is that there's less bubble, but then whether is it really work or not. Okay, there's less bubble, and I don't even have to wipe away the bubble. Okay, so you can see the difference between these two pieces of clothes. This is just in 2.5 minutes. Okay, so you can already see the difference of the remover, right? So if let's say today we say that, oh, the liquid is also thick, is also concentrated one. So just now I have applied almost the same, also just 3 titik on it. So if let's say this one can perform in this this way, that means the thickness of this is really, we can claim that is concentrated because it's really effective and it's removing. But while for the X brand, even though we are spending less and lower price, but we are using more, so it's easier to finish. And at the same time, whether it's removing effectively, we also not sure. Okay, it will still leave the stain like this.